Okay, I can see many of my students have done that. So I can see the chat box. So in this step, the main idea is that we have calculated all the flexibility matrix elements. Now the last step is to put the flexibility matrix equation and find out the unknowns. Which are unknowns? MA and MB. Okay. And the last case, the last stage is just formulate or put the flexibility matrix equation and find out the unknowns. Okay. If I'm erasing this part, okay. The last step. The last step, final step, whatever the step number you give, no problem. I have forgotten the step number. Okay. The last step is formulate the stiffness. Sorry, formulate the pardon. Formulate the flexibility matrix equation. Formulate the flexibility matrix equation. Okay. In the last step, we will put the flexibility matrix equation and subsequently we will find out the unknowns. Subsequently, we'll find out the unknowns. Okay. So the equation is flexibility matrix into the P matrix, F matrix into P matrix will be equals to delta minus delta L. Delta minus delta L. Okay. In this, so this is the flexibility matrix. Okay. F matrix into P matrix equals to delta minus delta L matrix. Okay. So F matrix is the flexibility matrix. F matrix is the flexibility matrix. What is P matrix? P matrix is the unknown matrix. Unknown matrix. That means P matrix is the matrix where the unknown parameters will be placed. Delta matrix will be the displacement matrix, or we can write down that externally applied displacement matrix. Delta matrix will be the externally applied displacement which will be given in the question. If we have to put the values of delta, the values of displacement will be given in the question. Displacement at support. Displacement at support. Okay. So flexibility matrix, P matrix, delta is what? Delta is the externally applied displacement. That means if in the question it is given that support B or support C is displaced or vertical deflection has taken by some amount. So whenever in the question extra displacement or deflection is given in the question, then we will take the values of delta. Okay, or else the values of delta will be 0. And delta L matrix, last thing, delta L matrix we all know. That is the displacement developed. Displacement developed due to external loading. Developed due to external loading. So therefore, we will just put the value delta 1 1, delta 2 1, delta 1 2, delta 2 2 into P1 by P2, P1 P2. This is equals to delta 1, delta 2 minus delta L1, delta. So these are the respective matrix elements for the respective matrices. This is, or please remember, always remember, F matrix is the flexibility matrix we have got. But main thing, finally, we have to find out P1 and P2. P1 and P2 is what? P1 and P2 is the unknown matrix where we have to get the unknown parameter. And delta is the externally applied displacement that the support we all know. Okay. Those who cannot see due to the light reflection, now you can see. Displacements, external delta is the externally applied displacement at the supports given in the question. These matrix or these values will be delta 1, delta 2 will be given. If it is not given, it will be 0. Okay. So therefore, put the values. So now we will put the values of the delta 1, delta 2, all these things. Okay. So therefore, or if I take 1 by I common outside, so delta 1 1 will be 4 by 3. Just we will put the values here. This matrix into MA/MB. Now the two unknown parameters are MA and MB. This is equals to 0 0 minus delta L1, delta L2. It is 160 and 216.2. Now here we will have to a big task to calculate MA and MB. You have to do the inverse. See, so 3EI 4227. So we have to do the inverse of this matrix. I told you that some matrix operation you have to remember. We have to inverse into matrix. Then the inverse of this matrix will be multiplied with this column matrix. See, so MA and MB, so if I cross multiply this thing, I have to do the inverse of this matrix. I have to do inverse of this matrix. Nowadays, in calculators, you can do the inverse, or if your calculator does not support how to calculate the inverse of a matrix, you can use any method. I usually follow manual method, which is Gauss-Jordan method. Gauss-Jordan method is a very 2 to 3 step method to find out the inverse of any matrix. Okay, I will tell you, you either find out manually or calculator. By any method, you have to find out the inverse of the matrix. Okay. And finally, the result of the moments A and B, MA and MB is coming about minus 85 -68.92 and -68.29. So finally, the values of moments of A and B is coming in this fashion. So therefore, we will write down moment A is -85.92 kilonewton meter, which was unknown. If you remember, MA and MB were the two parameters or two unknowns which we assume. So MA and MB we have got. The final thing you have to draw the bending moment diagram. So everyone take this down. So this is how we solve the matrix using flexibility method. How? Here we are using flexibility method. Here we are using the flexibility method. Your main task is to here. Please everyone remember, we have to do the inverse of this matrix. Okay. Take this down, then I will draw the bending moment diagram. Copy this down. If you have completed, you can write in the chat box that's done. Then I can draw the bending moment diagram. After finding out this MA and MB, the last thing is to draw the bending moment diagram. Okay. If you do not draw the bending moment diagram, your 20% marks will be deducted. Everybody done though? I'm going to erase this part. So the equation is, this is the equation, okay? Very important. This is the equation. F into P equals to delta minus delta L. And you have to remember which are the representations of the respective matrix. Okay. Delta, delta 1, delta 2, here it is 0 because it is not mentioned in the question. If in the question it is mentioned that, for example, support A, that is delta 1, or support B, which is delta 2, has settled by this value, then we will put the value here. Okay. Or else there is no requirement to do, there will be 0 always. So I'm erasing this part, whole thing. Can I erase? After properly copying this down, you can write in the chat box. Okay. I'm erasing. The final step will be drawing the bending moment diagram. Last step, draw the final bending moment diagram. The final bending moment diagram will be like this. So first of all, very important, that is the final bending moment diagram will comprise or will be the superimposition or superposition or overlapping of free bending moment diagram. That means I will draw the free BMD. Free BMD means, if you remember in step 2 or step 3, we had drawn the BMD of the beams AB and BC. I have converted the total continuous beam ABC into two individual beams, AB simply supported beam and BC simply supported beam. So on that simply supported beam under external loading, I have drawn the BMD, that is called free BMD. That is a bending moment due to the externally applied loads. And MA and MB are the end moments which we have calculated from the matrix method equation. Okay. So I have drawn A, B, and C. Okay. So I have drawn this diagram. So first I will draw the free bending moment diagram. The maximum value was 120 kilonewton meter plus and this was 75 kilonewton. If I remember, if you see, this is will be 75 kilonewton. Okay, this is also positive. So these are the free bending moment diagram, and the red line is the end moment. So this is 85.28 and the other is 68, 85.92. Sorry, 85.92 and 65 point. So this also, this portion is also negative. This portion is negative. We can draw a shading also. So this is the final BMD diagram which you have to draw in the final state. In the question, if it is asked, then obviously you have to draw the BMD. If it is not asked, you can skip this step. In the scanned notes, my dear students, in the scanned notes, I have completely given I've completely sent you the scanned notes of my total notes which I have. There are two solved questions on flexibility. One solved question is this, and for your understanding, I have sent you another solved question. Okay. After this, we will start with the stiffness matrix method. Okay. So take this down. So I hope everyone have understood how to draw the BMD diagram. The blue line, see, the blue line is the free BMD. The blue line is the free BMD, okay? And the red line is the end moment. Red line is the end moment. So my dear students, this is the final stage. We have to draw the acha, very important question, that is why I have drawn the BMD diagram, because my unknowns were the moments. In this problem specifically, here very important, please make a note. I have drawn we have calculated MA and MB, because we have calculated MA and MB because our task is, because our final target is to draw the BMD. Final target was draw the BMD. Okay. And I have to calculate my reactions. Calculate reactions RARB if my target is draw the SFD. If my target is to draw the shear force diagram, then I need to know the reactions. Very, very important. Very important concept. Okay. These things are not easily given in any book. I have used my unknowns as moments because my final target is to calculate the bending moment diagram. If my target is shear force diagram, then I have to take RA, RB as unknowns. That means the reactions at A and B unknown. If you have copied down, you can write in the chat box that's are done. Then we can go to stiffness method. So always remember to use flexibility method. We will apply moment area or conjugate B. Thank you. So everyone have done. So now we are going to in the next lecture I am going for stiffness method. Okay.